Okay, it's time to start talking about Medicare Part D. The D appropriately stands for drugs. Okay. When you sign up for Medicare, you're going to get Medicare Part A, which is hospital coverage, and Medical Part B, which is medical coverage, but you are not going to get coverage for prescription medications that you go to get at a pharmacy. So Part D is a prescription drug plan. It's also offered by private companies. So you actually have to go out and shop for a plan. Now you can get it one of two ways: by getting a standalone plan, which just covers medications, or it can be part of a Medicare Advantage plan. A lot of Medicare Advantage plans have Part D prescription drug plans already embedded in them. So if you're paying a zero premium on a Medicare Advantage that includes Part D, that means your prescription drug plan isn't really costing you anything per month. The other thing is that a lot of people don't realize that when you're first eligible for a prescription drug plan, when you're aging into Medicare, if you don't get one, and usually people don't get one because they don't take medications and feel as though they don't need one, you could get a penalty, and we'll get one down the road if you just don't ever sign up for one. So you have to have credible drug coverage to be able to avoid that penalty. Plans have their own deductibles. So the drug portion of your plan, whether it's through Medicare Advantage or a standalone Part D, has its own deductible, which could be up to $500. It's a little more than that in 2024. That would be the amount that you would pay before the company would pay for your medications. But the deductible only applies to, with most plans, for the Tier 3 and above. Tier 1 and Tier 2 generics do not have a deductible to it. All right, so you're going to have co-pays and co-insurance with that. The higher you get in the tiers, it's usually co-insurance, which is a percentage of the cost of the medication. A co-pay is a flat dollar amount. Obviously, with a Tier 1 or Tier 2 generic, it's going to be lower. I mentioned tiers. The drugs are on tier levels. There's 5 tiers. You've got the first 2, which are generics, then you get to specialty, and then you get to medications that are very, very, very expensive. They're very rare, but they are expensive. You can get help paying for medications. The things that you need to think about is, does your state, for example, in the state of New York, they have a prescription drug assistance plan called EPIC. It stands for Elderly Pharmaceutical Insurance Coverage. It's designed to help seniors pay for very expensive medications. It limits the cost of very expensive medications to $25. You could also look at your state Medicaid. All states have a Medicaid plan. And there's also a federal plan called LIS, Low Income Subsidy. It's also called Extra Help. So you may qualify that based on income. All right. So this is it in a nutshell. You can give me a call if you have questions. Please call me at 631-774-3786. Go to my website, mymedicaremike.com. There's all kinds of information in there. Once again, thank you for taking the time for listening. And if I can be of any help, please feel free to reach out.